very accepting. It's been great. They've been great. I'm very appreciative. I recorded 3 of James's solo albums over a period of 13 years. Yeah, so that was my basic connection to these 4 gentlemen. That was James.
Then I got a wrong information that you knew John from some of his projects, side projects.
No, I have been to a few Dream Theater shows as a guest, as Mike Portnoy's guest, and also James's. Those are the 2 that I knew the most. I only met John, and Jordan backstage a couple times. Then I jumped on stage once.
And what was it like being filmed during the auditions, from getting in all around, more pressure than even just performing?
I would normally feel more pressure from being filmed. I usually do. But in the case of this audition, I felt possessed. None of it mattered. Nothing mattered. It just was, I was completely tuned in to the moment in every way, so I wasn't nervous at all, and I wasn't thinking about anything but the moment of hitting things. That's it. Well, relative to being a professor, which I had done, that was a decision that I made in order to raise a family. You know, to find a wife first of all, and then make a family. So I could stay in one place and take care of that before I got too old for my tastes. So the demands of playing the drums in Dream Theater are now supported by this family of mine. They think it's really great, and they've been there for my growth into this. As far as the actual drums are concerned, the demands are no different than I put on myself, meaning I have to keep practicing. You know, I have my practice rig back here. I have to do that before every show, not just for a warm-up, but because I would like to improve. So the demands are normal for me. Yet, 1 2-hour show is very exhausting. It can be. John sent me the demos from their writing sessions, and they included programmed drum machines. So that was really great because it helped me learn what he wanted to feel, or they wanted to feel. But then I either played them exactly, or I put my own, or we tried a mix. It just didn't matter really to either of us. We just wanted to find the best thing that worked, no matter where it came from.
Okay, and up till now, how many Dream Theater tracks did you learn until now?
I don't know. I really don't. It depends on what level you mean by learning, because I went through the entire catalog before I recorded the record, just playing along. You know, and I recognize patterns. That's what I do, so I can pick up what's going to happen, but that's different than being able to go to the stage and play. So I honestly don't know how many. I know quite a few to go to the stage with. Well, in the back catalog, the earliest material might be the most challenging because it is the most wild with the tempos. You know, the speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. It's not like really on the grid or anything like that. So to learn that kind of feel takes longer. And it's important now because that's the song, that's how people know the song. So I have to learn that feel, which is not my feel. It takes some time.
Yeah. Understand. And do you make notes for the songs, for the patterns, or the repetitions, so you know what?
Yeah, I outline the songs. Yeah, so I can see, get a perspective, and then little by little go in and match sections. Say, oh, they played that before, but this time it's different. You know? I'm gonna change it again. My background is that I have been performing since I was 5. Prior to being 5, the Beatles were the strongest influence. Then I went towards horn music, like Chicago, Blood, Sweat and Tears, and then jazz, and then just whoosh, into heavy metal, or as heavy as it got. I mean, Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. You know, and that was the energy I was looking for, and that's my music interest background. But as a performer, I learned to be a classical percussionist, a jazz percussionist, and I competed in rock band competitions, drum solo competitions, and I've spent quite a bit with the Latin genre. Dipping in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just really high energy, very challenging music to play. And I can hear myself bringing that in to some of the heavy metal moves, just to make it a little different.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And you've been performing before, even with metal bands?
With metal bands. Annihilator was the first real metal band that I played with. That was a blast. Those guys flinging my hair all over the place. That's fun. In fact, I used to look to my own students. I mean, they're all unique individuals, and they have special talents and unique ideas. Where I look, as far as my progress is concerned, there are a couple of my buddies, Virgil Donati and Marco Miniman, who we're friends, and we look, I think, we keep up with each other to see what we're doing. But I also come upon drummers on the scene like Matt and a lot of other ones that have a lot of chops, a lot of talent, a lot of musicality. So it all keeps me going. Yeah. Thank you. Danke schön.